Sarah Palin's motivation is apparently because she's tired of the beating that she's been getting from lawmakers in Alaska. Joining us now on the phone is Shannon Moore. She's a progressive radio talk show host in Anchorage, Alaska. She's also a Huffington Post contributor. Shannon, why don't you put this in some perspective? What was it that the lawmakers in Alaska have been hounding Sarah Palin over? And the ethics investigations, were they completely out of left field, or did Sarah Palin contribute to essentially inviting those ethics investigations?
Oh, it's nice to talk to you again, David. There's a lot of questions there. I think it's very interesting that Politico is reporting that she's been taking a beating from lawmakers here in Alaska. That simply isn't true. They're out of session right now. We did have an investigation last year into the Troopergate scandal, and she was found guilty of abuse of power, yet they didn't do anything with that $100,000 investigation. So they haven't been hounding her at all. They've been very supportive, I think, of trying to get a gas line for Alaskans.
So what do you think is really... I was going to ask you then, what do you think is really going on? Let's put aside then the political reporting. You're in Alaska. You've got a better sense, I think, on the ground as far as what's going on. The legislature's not in session. What do you think is really going on here then with Governor Palin?
I think that there have been rumors here, and certainly I've been covering the governor on the radio and in became governor, and I think that the truth be told, there have been so many things that were Teflon for her, whether it was her daughter's pregnancy or all these sort of other issues that were coming up. And I think she's been really Teflon on the personal sort of dramas and tabloid things that have played out. There is a scandal rumor here that there is a criminal investigation into some activities, and that's been rumored here for about, I don't know, probably 6 weeks or 2 months. And I'm not sure if that has more to do with this. It seemed today that she was, and like I said, I've watched her since she was campaigning. I've never seen her as nervous, as sort of, like Red Bulls into a press conference as I did today. And I think she was really actually doing damage control for news that's coming up later.
Okay, that gets to the idea that there is another shoe to drop. Obviously, as you point out, these are rumors and unconfirmed reports, but the fact that people in Alaska have been talking about something, I wonder if you can essentially give us the contours as far as what they've been talking about or what the fears are as far as Sarah Palin supporters or her family as far as what may be coming.
Well, I think that, if there are, with the rumors that are going around that there are investigations right now into alleged criminal or, unsavory behavior on a criminal level, then I think that those things need to take time, and that's definitely a lesson that Alaskans have learned, having so many indictments of our politicians. Everybody jumps the gun, and then pretty soon they're let out of jail. And that's, we've seen that. So I think that if it's true, if the rumors are true, then they need to play out in that time. But I cannot imagine that anything else would have Sarah Palin backing out of her governorship. When Governor Bush and Governor Clinton both ran for office, they both turned their states over to their lieutenant governor. Sarah Palin never did that when she was running from VP. She actually was governing at 140 characters or less from her BlackBerry. So in watching this all play out, I actually think that the rumors seem like there could be something to it. And like I said, we'll just have to wait. But I can't imagine anything personal that would make her step down as governor of Alaska.
Intriguing and terrific reporting from Shannon Moore. And Shannon, we appreciate your sort of being careful and cautious in how we address this. But nonetheless, with the strange remarks that Palin made today, there's definitely this sort of chatter that there must be another shoe that's going to drop, or at least there's some speculation that maybe there is one that's going to drop. So we appreciate you addressing that. Shannon Moore, a progressive radio talk show host in Alaska.